Hello. Strap. Hold on, Strap. No rain. No people. What's up, Marco? How's it going? I just turned it on. I was kind of checking out the chat to see how it acts up today. So we will see. I'll be right back. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I'm just testing the chat, Kathy. And I hit the button a little too soon. Because I wanted to smoke cigarettes. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just hiding. I'm just hiding from the camera. I'll be right back, though. All right. Let's see. Go ahead and cross that off. Yeah. All right. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? What's up, Marco, David, Miranda, Clint, Kelly, Kathy, and Mo Patty? What up? Yeah, just seeing if the chat works today, because obviously we had issues yesterday, so I just kind of figured I'd come on. I didn't see anyone was live right now, except for a bunch of jalopies. So here I am. And I'm working on a forge door. But also, we just finished up sharpening a knife, so that's going to get shipped out tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. Did you guys check out the B Shady 22 interview we did last night? You should if you haven't. It's pretty fun. He did a good job. That was fun. I think he just entered to the chat. There he is. How you doing? How's it going? Yeah, I don't know. Just random live. So yesterday we gave away that knife. What did you miss? You didn't miss anything. This on B Shady's channel. You just go in there, bow, and check him out. Bow, click, bow, boom. I never had an automatic. You got an auto? Nice. Okay. You watched the interview this morning, Miranda. That's cool. I think I'm about to maybe start embarking on your knife right now. Steel's ready. So, is anyone else having a glitch? You're having a glitch, Kathy? What's up? Rams is silent. Am I saying that right? Rams is silent. I always want to say Ramsey, but I don't know. Ramsey. I think it is Ramsey. Maybe I'm just a ding dong. What do we have going on today? Right now, we are just, I don't know, testing. 1, 2, 3. We had issues with our, is that right? Yeah. Greetings all. Say hello to my little friend. The like button. There you go. My life is one big glitch. LOL. I don't know. This chat seems to be moving. I'm on live chat, all things. So I don't know. It appears to be working properly. I see your chat now. Actually, no, I do not see you in the chat. Pocket Privilege, you. Where are you? Where is he? Yeah. What's up, Punk? You were watching the video? Yeah, it's a pretty good interview, guys. Check it out. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Gotcha, Trish. Maybe you two got their act together. Maybe it seems like it's working today, but we gave away a knife together in turmoil. We gave away a knife yesterday, and there was mass confusion. I was like, oh, weird. I don't know. So I guess we had two people had the same number, but then they were like DSKF, DKS. Oh my God, I'm just done. All right. They were trying to give the knife to each other, and that ended up going to Gonzo, and then I sent Gonzo a message. He's never responded. So now I don't know what to do. DSKFS, thanks, Derek. Thank you. I heard Be Shady also. Not Shay. I was looking at your channel going, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Be Shady, right? Be Shady. Be Shady 22. Yeah, that was a fun interview last night. Been working on some things, so here we go. Welcome to the stable, guys. Oh man, look at horse noises. It's on the fritz. Yeah, nothing new. I'm left field. Okay, so I'm not completely nuts. No, you're not nuts. All I'm seeing is buffering. Well, I don't know. I think maybe you're messing with me, Clint. 5969. Did you interview? But you said Be Shady. Oh man, maybe I'm doing. Is it the same person? Am I just lost? I don't know, guys. Shay 5. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Shay 5969 did your interview, but you said Be Shady. Okay, I see Be Shady, and I just got confused. That's my fault. Okay, all right. Clarification. Thank you, Trish. Keeping me on my toes is. It all makes sense now. Totally different peeps. Yeah. Okay. All I saw was the shady and the Yeah, I'm pretty dyslexic and Lady D, if you haven't noticed. So that would explain that. Sorry for the confusion. It wasn't you. But now that we're all here, check that interview out. That is Shay 5969. That works. Yeah. I don't think there's too many Burning Stables forges out there because every time I look it up, it comes up quickly. The best knife in the world, guys. Best knife in the world. The Battle Buddy. I don't know. I don't really have anything to talk about. I didn't really even mean to hit the button when I did, but I did. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm working on a forge door. Maybe I'll do that right now. So, I'm going to pull it over. Oh! Forge door. And I want it to go up and down. And it weighs probably 10 pounds. I don't know. We got Robin Dullum's knife here. It's all finished up, guys. Pretty sharp little guy. It's hard cutting with these little knives. Choppity chop. Question for you. Based on your name, do you own horses? No. Nope. I was an old, it's a name I got when I was a skater boy. The older guy started calling me that. Now I'm getting buffering off and on. Could be the internet. We just switched over to AT&T. I don't think so. It's direct. It's not like Wi-Fi. So Dana's in the house. Am I here? Yes, you're here. BNA. Oh, brand new American. Hello. How are you? So yeah, I don't know what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, work on the forge door. Apex. All right, we got you in here, and we got Dana in here, and y'all are in here together. What in the heck am I supposed to do with this knife? Gonzo never reaches back out. I think y'all texted him, but I don't know what to do. He wasn't in the chat when y'all DSKFS'd it to him, and then y'all were like trying to give it to each other. So I'm in like a, what do we do? Limbo with the knife. 2 winners, and then okay, send it to me. I'll take some pics of it. Do you know him directly or whatever? I don't know. I just want to make sure that you and Dana are on the same page. I just don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't either. Sorry, all not in mod, so can't post links. And you are the guy that posts the most links. Shut up, Shrimp. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this right quick. I'm going to try to do something, all right? Because I think it would be good to have you in there dropping links all the time like you be doing. So let me go there, and I will go here, and then I will do this, and then I think I go there, and then I think I do this. That's not what I want. Maybe it's there. Yes, here it is. Community moderation. Management. All right, here we go. I'll drop it down here. If I can. It's now my screen is taking forever. You know. All right, I got to do something, guys, because I am so ding dong. Shrimp. What in the heck? Guys, sorry, this is going to be boring for a second. Because I want to do this. All right. All right, it might buffer for a second. I'll be right back. I promise. All right, I just want to do this really. All right, I just want to do this really quick. So I just want to go in here and put him in there. Why didn't it just pop up like it always does, man? All right, gotcha. Save. All right, sorry, guy. There you go, Rams. You are officially able to drop everyone's links whenever you see fit. Man, it's warm in here. My ears is warm again. It's happened. I turned the heater on just to warm up the shop so I can, um, yeah. Rams, will you drop a comment or something just so I can see if it worked? There you go. There he is. He's got his control. Can anyone see Dana? I see Dana. Can you see me, Trish? Hi. Dana, update your phone / tablet, says Trish. I see Dana, says Apex Carry EDC. I can just read out all comments. Y'all need to quit horsing around. There you go. Now Ramsey's on his game. He feels normal. All right. Good with everything. Good. All right. So we're sending it to. So we're sending it to Robin because I got a package going out to him tomorrow. So I don't know if that's where it goes. It goes. Say it now or forever hold your peace. I don't know what to do about if something you can send it to. What's his name? I don't know, man. It was the most confusing giveaway we've ever done. There you go. We got horse noises. I turn my phone down. Yes, include it with Robin's shipment. Got it. Bing, bam, boom. Dunzo. The gavel has been dropped. I'm never talking about that giveaway again. It was in a 4-time knife off that was the most crazy giveaway I was in. This might have topped it. What's up, T? How you doing? Tegan, welcome to the stable. Get out of here. It's so silly. It's so silly. Oh my gosh. I'm losing it. Co-Bunny, what's up? How are ya? How you doing? I didn't see you up there. I was trying to cool my ears off. Shrimp wants to go inside. I'm going to go let the shrimp. You found out your noisemaker, eh? No more a ringside bell. Nah, dude, it was way too loud. It was way too loud. Not really the problem with the bell. The problem with the bell is that it's still ringing right now. Like, if it would have been, like, quick, it wouldn't have been that bad. But, Yeah, we got horse sounds now.
Audio jungle.
Must be from a movie. Must be from a movie. Oh, yeah, Trish, get back to your story. I kind of suck at riding horses, to be honest. I've ridden a few. Rode one in Nicaragua for my first time. All right, that's enough. Stop. Why is it still going? Ed Yards, what up? Ed Yards. How are you? Wee Pocket Fiddler, what's going on? No, they are fun. Like, all right, so my first horse experience was in Nicaragua, and it was like a mean horse. It wasn't a happy horse. It wasn't like your American horses. These things like are on survival mode all the time, and most of them have like worms and stuff, which we tried to help that, but it's kind of difficult down there to get any medicine. But anyway, so these horses were kind of wild. They were like wild horses. And The person I was with at the time was a horse trainer. And like, so she's like, get on this horse. And I'm like, sure, let's go. Man, we get down on the beach. This thing tried to roll over on me. What's up, Mid Ranger? It tried to roll over on me on the beach. Almost happened. It didn't. Second time I rode a horse was same person. I rode this horse, and it was a draft horse, and his name was Henry was his name. And I got on Big Henry, and I'm sitting there on Big Henry, you know, we're on a little trail ride, just, you know, just taking it easy, you know, just, you know, doing my thing, right? Next thing I know, he just rears up and just starts running. And I'm like, make him stop, make him stop. And I could not get this horse to stop. So, like, it was pretty scary because they're like 7 feet tall, man. And I'm going like 10, 15 miles an hour on the back of this thing. I don't know. What are y'all talking about now? That was my story for Trish and horses. I board horses. I don't trust them, and they could kill me easily. Yeah, they're scary, man. To me, they are, at least. What's up, Josh Branson? Hello, Rachel Jolden. Hello, how are ya? Man, this is a random live. Everybody's in here. I guess no one was live. I think it was right. Josh, hello. The chat is moving, so I think the test is good. I am pretty well. I think the medicine that they made me take was finally getting out of my system because I'm starting to feel myself again. The girl that was at a Girl Scout ranch, his name was Stanley, and he took off like a bat out of hello. How are you doing? Yeah. Man, he just went. I think he got stung by a bee or something, she said. It was frightening, though. So, like, my 2 horse experiences are scary. I would like to have a good one, maybe. Third time's a charm. Oh, yeah, Apex, you're in here. What you think, dog? What you think? That's some hair. There she is. You know, I know my gems got a little tooth right there, but it's driving me crazy. That makes me happy, Kathy, for you and Clayton. What? Kathy? Oh, that we're great? Thanks. Yeah, so this will go out tomorrow. Mr. Robin. Mr. Robin. Yeah, we'll send this out tomorrow morning. Probably print the label tonight. And then we'll send you the other one, knife 2, just because Dana said. It's my gavel. I don't want to hear nothing about it. So, dude, it's Ramsey, right? Would y'all tell me if it's Ramsey silent? Just say yes. Because I just want to say it because he's on the game. What's up, Kathleen Smith? How you doing? Yeah, it's perfect, Kathy. Shut it. Is it Ramsey? That's right. Yeah. Done. It's right. Cool. Ramsey's on his game, dropping all them links. I see him in every chat, and he is dropping the links, dropping the links, dropping the links, dropping the links. He's by far the most link dropper person that I've ever seen in the chats. So I dig that. It's much respect. It's hard to do. I guess, I don't know. Well, you know. BRB coffee time. Matt Conklin, what's up? Dang, everyone's in here just hanging out. Did the nerd still in here? Or did he leave? Blazer Girl, she's still in here? I know, right? My link list is over 200 now. Yeah. I'm working. Bizzo? Okay, we'll get back to work. Dang. Grumpy. uh Mick. Mick a Ranger. Mick. Nerd. I feel that 100% work life. Yeah. Well, should we do work? I'm not going to be chatting with you guys, but I want to kind of want to just hang out and work and lurk while y'all watch me work. Bizzo equals busy, bro. How? That doesn't equate. That math, your math's all wrong, Kathy. Get out of here with that crap math. Drank too much sweets today. Juiced up, man. All right, let's get to work. Oh, it's just a rolling dice. Right about there. So my plan is that I'm going to make this door slide up. Oh, God, I almost lost it. And down on the forge. I want to really know how much it weighs, to be honest. I probably need to do some math, but I'm not going to do any math. Because who wants to do math when you can just fail and re-weld? That's all I'm saying. Napkins freaking everywhere. So, my plan is, we got the door here, right? This is going to be facing the forge. I'm going to put it like this, right? This will be my bottom. Now we'll have this, which you will not be able to see. I need those glasses. Anywho, it's going to go on there, roughly like so. That's going to be the bottom. That would be the top. Thinking it's going to take me some time. I'm going to grab some 1/4-inch blockies. I don't think I need a 1/4 inch. Maybe an 1/8. Well, you always want more, though. When you don't have it. There we go. All right. So I can drop these in here. Sort of got this too much. Going an 1/8. Anyway, basically I'm going to have my door, right? The door will be underneath here. And then right here I'll have this welded to the center point of the door. You pull the arm up or down and the door goes up. Pull the door arm up and the door goes down. Sounds pretty easy, right? Until you actually do it. So you got to have 2 pivots. I got to have a lower pivot, upper pivot, and then another pivot, and then the arm. Does that make any sense? Does it? Coyotes in my backyard. Again right now, Kathy? You can see them? Bro, that's kind of crazy. Is this a knife or a door? A door. This is the door for my forge. Man, you need to call somebody about that. I mean, her little daughter's friend was walking down the street, got two of them walking right in front of her like they were just wild dogs. I mean, they could have torn her apart. It's pretty terrifying in the middle of the day. These pair of coyotes that live in the park across the street from me, center of the city. The packs, though. Yeah, get it. Yeah, that might work. It's a good idea. A little mom mom. I don't know, man. Anyway, back to the door. Good luck with that, Captain. Let me know if you even come over there with my pew pew. Come over there with the pew pew. That'll scare them off. Pretty sure. Now I can't stop having the Chippendale song in my head every time Mick comes on. Chat. The chat. Help me, sir. Please spare something to drink. All right. And kind of need to clamp that down. Clamp her down. Maybe if you can't. Son of a gun. Well, it'll be all right. Just getting ideas here, really. Just for educational purposes. Do not do what I do. It don't make no dang sense to me. I'll go there. Dan. I think we need to make something here now. Right in the center of the door. Steel game's getting low, man. All right. You know, this is just racking my brains. What I think I need is a piece of steel. I think that piece of steel should work just fine for what I'm doing. Let's draw some images. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, you gotta watch the dog, Kathy. That's pretty scary. Bella gets eaten. I don't want that. All right. So I'm gonna take this and put a center line on it. 3 inches. 3 inches off this side. 1.5 inches. So quiet in here, bugging me. All right, it got 1.5 inches. I'm gonna open the door for a minute. All right, so 1.5 inches. Where were we at? I think my tab should be about. Just go 1.5 inches too. So it doesn't matter. I'm making it, so it's whatever I want it to be. So there we go. All right. So now 7/8. 7/8. Should be the same. Okay. And then what kind of hole do we want? I think we'll go with the 1/4 of an inch. It's pretty standard size. I think that's what we'll do. Okay. So what we've made is that, right? Now I can shorten that down. I can keep it that long if I want, and this will go on the top. This little thing will go on top of the forge door, and this will be my, so I can have a pivot in there. So that'll be another pivot point. The door will be a pivot point because this thing's going to go, it won't go straight up and down. It's going to go in an arc, right? So say I got a hole right here, over here, right? So I lift it up. That's an arc. So you got that kind of motion going on. So with that hole being there and the hole being in here, both things, it'll allow that to kind of drop, like, you know what I mean? Like it'll be able to go straight down and up. In theory, I think. It might not, but it might. I don't know, man. So I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to weld that to that thing. I might even tack these plates down, and then we can kind of play around with it. That being said, probably need to get the welder out. Tack this thing to here. Basically, see if this is going to work. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull the welder out, and we'll just weld. Random live, guys. Hang on. It's not always knives. It's always a bunch of other crap. Usually. All right, let me get the welder set up. God, thing rings forever. Oh God. Yes. Is on. Let's grab some bolts, some holes. And the bolts. And the nuts. What else do we need for this project? All right. So we got the basis. What we need. Let's do this. Just 1/8 inch steel. Close enough. Close enough. Jerk. All right, we'll roll that side first. Go ahead and put a little tack on. No sense of burning the hands. Completely missed. That's not going anywhere. All right. I still need the spacers. Good. Just a little temporary. All right, that'll hold the door. Right. So, theory. That should work. Now let's cut this piece. All right, so now we got this. We're gonna grind it round, drill a hole in it, and then kind of just making this up as I go. Kind of thought about it a little bit, but it's gonna be more trial and error than anything. And if it doesn't rain, I would probably transfer this over maybe to the phone and go outside and weld it to the forge if it works. If it works. Oh yeah. Oh! Remember doing it. it's got a round top on it. Let's drill a hole. I think maybe we looked at the bolts to make sure, kind of depending on what I got. Definitely not buying any bolts for this project. So, I like that bolt right there. That'll probably work. It's got enough shoulder on it. Let's see what size it is. Yeah, so I'm gonna make it a little bigger. I want a little bit of slop in this. I don't want my tolerances super high, so we're gonna do a 1/4 inch on that. So, yep. Oh, do it right here. All right. All right, man. Carbide? Why not? Why not? You know, we are going to go. All right, so that should do that. So this is go on top of the door. The nut will go in it. See, even that's too tight, man. I should have just went with the dang on F drill bit to begin with. That's what I will do. Man, I gotta stop doing that to myself the rest of the rangers. All right, that's gonna work, I think. What's up, Rolf? Thomas, hello. So now we got the piece, right? Bink, and this will be probably cut down a hair. We're gonna see what I got for this. This will go into this. Think. Kind of all had that. Do that there. That plane, it will be fine. I don't see why this won't work. Even after length. Okay. Just gonna run it. You know, just gonna run it. I don't even know if I'm gonna measure it. Maybe I'll just eyeball it. It's not hurt to measure. Yeah, 12 3/4. That's 6 3/8. 6 3/8 to the center. It ain't got to be perfect. Yes, right. Grinder. Grinder. Dang, man. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Let me look at that. That'll work. Sure. Sure, looks good. Clean it off first. Petra. Y'all just still hanging out. Blows my mind that y'all hang out with me while I do this weird stuff. And get this tacked up. It ain't gotta be perfect, man. It ain't gotta be perfect. Ooh, you mowing. Oh boy. Say that now, but then I'm gonna use it. I'll bind up or something and I'll do it right. Close enough. Close enough for a forge door. It's probably gonna maybe not even work. Who knows? Alright. Give it a tackaroo. Tackarooski. Okay. Now, like we're thinking, let's see here. Alright, so what I gotta do here is probably what I should do is make another one of those brackets. Well, that onto this. And that'll kind of give me that scissor action I'm looking for, I think. Or I can just drill into this. I don't really know. I feel like the higher up this is, better off I will be. Yeah. Thinking I like that more. So, let's make another one. Let's just Make that one. Take that long. So how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? I can't see it from my house, so it's all good. Hey, and it's not like it's going to be horrible. Let's be honest. Come on. It'll look good in the end. Just getting there is the hard part. Finding my Sharpie. So we went. Oh, I'm using calipers. Too much work. 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. All right. So what y'all doing? Getting ready for dinner? Probably. Alrighty. So we got 1.25 inches, 5/8, right? Right, guys? 1.25 inches divided by 2, 5/8. 5/8 it. Center line down that. And then we'll take our handy dandy 1.25 inch circle maker. Draw us a dang on circle, man. Draw us a dang on circle, man. And then I went 1.5 inches on that one. And like I said before, we can just cut that off. All right. So now we got pivot number 2. Ta-da! So let's make that one now. So we'll make that one, weld that to the angle iron, I'm thinking, and then I can shape and clean things up. Maybe this will work. I think it might. It's pretty basic. Just a door. That's all it is. Should I have reamed these holes? Probably. Not reamed them, but counterboard them. Brownies, though. Man, I kind of like these little pieces I'm making here. Kind of cool. That's where all the belts went. I'm wondering why they're not over there. Okay. Yeah. I'll cross this. Let's put this here. Put this here. And then I have to do something different. That's fine there, but I need to make one that goes from here to here. From here to here. Like that. Just have flat stuff. I don't think I do. No, I don't. Round bar, angle iron, high carbon steel. Let's see. This has got to be pendulum-esque. Pendulum-esque. So it slides. Having a trouble. Try to think, but nothing happens. All right, we're gonna make another piece. That's all there is to it. So let's make another piece. So what I'm thinking is where I have the draw this up. A little rough sketchy sketch. That should be on this side. Need a link from here. This is a horrible drawing. Makes sense in my head though. Oh boy. So we got pivot here, right? We're gonna have pivot there. Right in here. This pivot needs to be free from both so that it can move in the arc I was talking about. So you have the arc, right? Great drawing, huh? I thought it was a horse, LOL. You know what, Rachel Jordan? It was. All right. All right. All right. All right. Enough's enough. Enough playing around, guys. Get to work. Don't think it needs to be 1.25 inches. It's really big. I'm going to do 3/4 of an inch on this piece. Don't really understand what I'm doing, to be honest with you guys. I don't have a clue what I am making. It's a thought, and it might not work. But let's see. my muzika. So we'll put that there. 3/4 of an inch. Half of that is 3/8. Right? 3/8. Then we got 3/8 again. All right. God. Tight cramps, man. I hate. I wish I had more room. Look at the size of my welding table, guys. So big. That's my welding table. Do with what you got, I guess. Ah, that's hot. All right, so now we got this piece here. It might work, it might not. I might have cut it a little too close on the tool, so we'll find out. Where in the world is my square? There it is. What y'all doing? Ramsey doing his thing. What y'all talking about, man? I'm gonna hang out with y'all for a minute. Take a break. I think I got all the pieces made. Should I go on like my phone? Should I transfer this over? Let me know what y'all think. Robert Jones, what up? Hey, don't. brand new, brand new American, a model, an artist, and a fabricator. Switch down. Thanks. Um, Clayton, how's the door gonna operate? Oh, dude, bro, I don't even freaking know. I'm just winging it, kind of. It's gonna go up and down. So let's just talk about it. As of right now, this is where I'm at. I don't know. Really, so I'm gonna have this. This is gonna be welded to this, right? Kind of hard, man. And then this is gonna be hooked to that. And that's gonna be hooked to the other piece on the door. So as I lift up, the arch mechanism works, I think. Maybe. Like a guillotine. Correct. Like a guillotine without going straight up and down, though. So it's not like, like when you have, something on a pivot, right? Like I would say, I don't know if you were here earlier, but you have something on a pivot, and this hole, and you want to go straight up and down, you have to account for the arch. So with this bolt being, or this piece being in there, it's kind of like a link almost. It should be able to like move with the door. It should be able to counteract that. Like as that arc comes in, it should straighten back out and then go back in and then back straight. That's what I'm thinking. Is it going to work? I really don't. No, not quite sure. Thanks, David. I don't really, like I said, I don't know if it's going to work or not. It could. But like, I don't know. Do y'all want to go on like the camera on the phone so you can like kind of see more what I'm doing? Or do you like it like this? Curious. No, no, no. I don't want it side to side because then you gotta like it's a different weight separation, I think. And then see, so on the arm, right? This will be like this, and then I'll probably have an arm coming down off of that. And then on that, I'll have a counterweight that's the same weight as the door. So when I pull it up, that counterweight will hold the door up, right? And then when I put it down or in the middle, it'll stay there with that counterweight, in theory. This view is cool with me. It's nice to see what you're working on, but this view is totally fine. Okay, let's just run this view, and it's called winging it, people. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, it's called winging it. 125,000%. Most all. It works all the time. 40% of the time. And then I'm gonna go back and clean all this stuff up, make it a little prettier, maybe. Like I said, it's a forge, man. It might not last. It might get hot and not work at all. It's kind of depending because you got 2,000 plus degrees coming out the top of this thing, and if it hits this and weakens it, or it's kind of a crapshoot. I don't really know. I mean, I think it's gonna work, but like I said, it might not. And that's fine too. Failures are okay. They happen. Oh, dude. Ding dong. I was about to weld this inside there. That can't go inside there. Because the door won't go up. Now I'm thinking I screwed up here. All right, so there we go. For problem number 1. How to overcome it. All right, so right now I got this. It's hard to see in it. Didn't think about that. What if I welded this here? I think I might have done something wrong. That ain't gonna work. But what if we just added angle iron to that? Then put our door here. Something like that. Work. Bro, I don't know. I think my arm needs to be longer. I only need this thing to go up like 8 inches. And we need to sit down and draw something real quick. Because now I'm thinking it ain't gonna work. So let's do some rough things here. Oh, nah, I'm gonna need that. All right, Kathy, have to use some of your needles. Oh, Lord. All right. I don't have enough needles. Oh, yeah, perfect. Just enough needles. Put my hinge on the wrong side. This is going to make it more understandable, even for me. All right. Boom. All right, we get that thingy. One more needle. All right. So I'm already seeing the issue. All right. There you go, guys. This is basically what I am trying to do. So I want it to go straight up and down, right? But see that problem? See that's already cocked? It's gonna want to be way over there. So what I'm trying to figure out is how much, what in the hell, what can I do to make that go away? I mean, it's gonna be in a track, so my fingers go here. See, yeah, it just wants to bind on my fingers. It doesn't want to go up and down. So can't you shorten the handle? Yeah, less of an arc. All right, hold on. You guys should give me tips. Lower the pivot point, less of an arc. Can you shorten the handle? I don't think the handle is really the issue. Yeah, Rachel, it is. The top pivot. Might have to put a pivot point somewhere. Yeah. So like basically what we got right now is we got 3 pivot points, right? So we got the lower pivot point, which is the door. And then we got to have like a link for the arc, right? So the arc needs to be counteracted by that because I have to be able to get the height. So the door handle has to be a certain length for it to lift up a certain amount down here. What I'm kind of leaning toward, let me know what y'all think, is putting like maybe like a link of chain in there, like a couple links, and then it'll have kind of freedom to kind of like, bleh. What do you think about that? So we got 3 pivots. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And with all this, the door still has to pass the pivot point as well. Right now, let's see. Come on with some ideas, guys. Is there benefit to this style of door versus side to side on a rail? Well, there's bricks at the bottom. There's no way to put a rail down there. The rail will heat up to a point of, like when I open the door, and then it'll start kind of deteriorating over time, and then it'll just get kind of weak. Like that much flame kind of hitting it. It'll get red hot if I leave it open. If I had a bet, we'd never hear the end of it. I think it did. I just did. Thing. So I don't. Or make so can slide over a little when you raise it. Yeah. Yeah, the rail heating up. That's like a whole. I just thought it'll end up falling apart. Like right now we got this. And I got slop in there. At the end of the day, I'd like it to probably open up about that much. Mushka. Still don't have an idea. So, let's think. Use the brains. Use the brains. It might help me see it more having it open. All right, I'm gonna weld this here because it's gonna have to go there regardless. So that's where this is gonna go. What does it have to? Bolt. I'm just gonna tack it. Just a little tackaroo so we can play with it. All right. What are you looking at? Yeah, I think the chain link would give it the side to side movement it would need. What if you can slide the rail out of the way when it's closed? It's just more. I just really want to have it weighted so I can have it in like half height, full height, low height, closed. So closed, midway, and then open. So in case I want to like just peek in there, I can kind of open the door up. I want some air to come out of there. I want to cool it off, other things like that. How heavy is the door? Yet to be determined. I think it weighs probably like 10 pounds. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, basically, we got something here to work with now. With this little tackaroo, we can kind of get just the ideas of what's happening. We know that ain't gonna work. That's hot. Yes, it already binds. The hell? How does that happen? Oh, we should put a washer in it. Okay. A chain with a lock on it without a key. Huh. How's that gonna work? Oh! Let's try it. Where's that bolt that I had, bud? man. A little bit. Right, we got something bolted on at least. That's kind of fun. Now we kind of get some ideas. Ideas, my mother would say. Ideas. Oh, there's a tear in my beer. I'm crying for you, dear. You were on my lonely mind. Yeah, I'm going on drinking. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move the camera so you guys can see what the hell I'm doing. All right. Then gravity. All right, we got a little bit of like play. Got it up 4 inches though. Chain method. Here, I'm gonna grab it. Let's see what we can do here. We're on to something here. We're on to something, okay? Let's hit this camera up though. See if I can take you all over there. Sorry, it's gonna be a little weird for a second. Hang on, man. Don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. All right, let's get enough. Welcome to the roller coaster ride. All right. Now, meow. Now, meow. Y'all can see what the hell I'm doing. How about that? All right, guys. So this is where we're at. This will be closed. Obviously, gravity is going to bring it back down, right? So, and then I'm stuck. So I'm stuck at 4 inches, and it's binding on this side of the door. The only thing that I can think of that might help this situation is that if this pivot was way up, it needs to be higher because I'm already in the down position. It needs to be basically like up here. So let's try that right quick. It ain't nothing to but do this. Right? I already got a hole in this piece of metal that I don't know if I'll be able to reuse. You know, I don't even know. Dude, let's try it. I think I'm seeing something here. I'm seeing something. I think the chain is the way to go, to be honest. I'm going to come over there and read the comments once I try this one last thing. So, just want to see if I can succeed before I get more ideas and my brain is oh, changed my thought. So I'm trying. Let's see. We're going to cut that off. That's fine. Get rid of that. Which one was I using for the door? It doesn't matter. They're both the same. All right. That one. All right. Let's cut this off. Cut it off right there. Right around in there. Round about that area. Oh my goodness. Alright, so what I'm thinking, let's put that pivot there. Let's just throw a little tack on the stand. I don't have my hood on. Close my eyes. Say surprise. Good old no look weld. I looked at it. They got me. Oh well. Alright. So let's retry this idea. Try it at the highest. The highest setting. Shrimp can come out here if he wants. Why should say shrimp can come out here? Right. We must put this chain about there. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Alright, let's give it a pull. It's binding again. Now it's binding it there. Add another link. One more link. One more link. Hey, Dad, I'm live, just so you know that. Letting you be aware. One more link. One more. Might do it. Let's see. That's plenty. And the gravity's going to be holding it down. Then it'll just go back down. There it is. That's it. I wish I could get a little bit more ease on that. But, I mean, that ain't bad. I think with the weight of gravity holding it, it's going to work better. It's working here. What y'all think? Look at that. Boom. got your forge on. Pull down on your handle. You got, that's damn 8 inches. I'm doing 8 inches more. That's ridiculous. And then the door goes down. I think that works. That concludes our geometry class for the day. All right. Now that you've seen it, now tell me what y'all think. All right. No cantilever. There will be. I'll have weight on the end. So right now, all you're seeing is that rod, right? That's sticking up. All you're seeing is this. So I'm going to have this, and then I'll have another piece come down. And I'll have that weighted at the bottom of it. So that counter lever will hold the door in positions. It'll weigh the same as the door does. So in theory, if it weighs the same as the door, it should hold the door in place. All right, let me see what y'all were saying. I was doing that. Washers and skiffs. I mean, this is just like a rough idea. As you raise it, slide it over a little to keep it, make it extra thick, and keep a spare. Already made it. Chain straight down above the door. Yes, I don't know. The more you add, the more range you have in the chain. So add a slot. The bolt can slide on the handle and let it move. It's not a bad idea that you have a slot in there. I like that idea, Ramsey. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I do like the slot idea. Apple computer. What if instead of a lever, have a bar going to the full length of the top, lifted up by a couple inches, and have a bar on either side of the door? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things to do. I could honestly just do a chain above it and have a crank and then eliminate all this, but I just don't want to have that. I don't want to do like, I just want to be able to pull it down, it go up, push it, and it goes down. Quick. That way the heat can stay in. So yeah, I think that's kind of basically where it's going to be. Now what I got to do is make it vertical and like put some bracing on it just to keep it where it's at. I think it works. Pretty much it works. We'll see. I think it's a good start. I mean, all I care about is it opening that much. And like I said, gravity is just going to be holding this thing down. I'm wanting it to come down the whole time. What do you think? Mouth tastes like metal. I think that's good. What do you think? Pops? Poparoo? Huh? I think it'll work. It's a little sticky right there. But what if we added another link? Let's add one more link. Every link has gotten easier. The only thing with the slot idea now that I'm thinking about the slot can get real sticky. It might not go in the slot right. It would maybe need grease. Bro, that's it. Just an extra link. That takes all that out and it allows the door to go back down and just sit like that. And then easy peasy, baby. If I kept that, more than enough. I think that's the road. I think that's the road I'm going to go down, guys. All right, Rams. Later, bud. Yeah, I think it'll work too. It's going to be a troubleshooting thing, but I can just go out there and tack weld it to the base because all of this is kind of dependent on the structure being strong. So I have my forge. Inside the forge, we have the brick or the concrete, which is a strong because it's, kind of oval. But if it's hot, it could, if I have a lot of weight on the top of the door or the thing, I just don't want it to crumble the forge. So that kind of took me out of having like a pivot up there and having it chain and all that kind of crap. So having it on the base where the bricks are beside the door and having it track all on that one system will make it, I think, easier. And that concludes our lesson for tonight, though. I'm going to go outside and eat. Maybe, just maybe, this will work out. I'll have an update for you guys. So stay tuned. We'll see if it works later on. Thanks for hanging out for the forge door lesson. I think we're going to go live tomorrow for the Shop Time Live. This was just a random. Started as checking the chat. See if it worked for tomorrow. Turned into me working on the door. So tomorrow, I think we're going to go live. I think we're going to do a little role reversal. I think Kathy might be main screen tomorrow. She's got some things that she wants to work on. Miranda, those bricks are from you. Thank you so much. I spent every bit of that and got nothing but bricks with it. So thank you for that gift. That was very kind of you to send that to my Venmo. And we bought bricks. Now we're making a door. You all right? So, I haven't nailed it yet, but we're getting there. Maybe we'll have an update tomorrow, like I said. Yeah, it really helped out. It really, really did. I think I talk about it all the time. Everything I make would go straight back into this, and what little I have left over, I pay bills. So it worked, and I thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm close enough. It's a forge door. It's not like I'm gonna be walking in and out of it every day. All right, y'all. See you tomorrow. Think it's gonna be fun. So yeah, tune in tomorrow at 11 a.m. to 1 or longer. Who knows how long we'll go? But appreciate you guys for coming in and hanging out with me while I played in the shop. Have a good night, Robin. One more time. Ooh, it's like the last night I get to hang out with it, man. I like hanging out with them all. I get to hang out with all these guys and get to send them to their owners. Look at that edge, dog. That thing is crispy. I wonder if it was shaped like. No, I don't think so. Maybe it just got hurting. Anyway. All right, brand new American. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks all you guys. It was fun. I think we got somewhere, so we'll have it done. Lickety split. Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.